Sorry, baby, I just don't know the words or how to conjugate down. Was it really past tense I heard, or was it present perfect? Maybe we could forget the time you faced that friend without me. Maybe we could go back to mine, pretend it never happened. Oh, when we're always out of time, and you say it will be fine, well, I just can't find the lines. Oh, I hope I know what to say when you throw it all away. Sorry, baby, I've been drifting again. Could you repeat the question? No, I guess I do not know when it first became a problem. Sorry that it's all such a mess. The words, they seem to leave me. Didn't really quite catch the rest. Not keen on it repeating. Oh, when we're always out of time, and you say it will be fine, well, I just can't find the lines. Oh, I hope I know what to say when you throw it all away. When you throw it all away. Sorry, baby, I just don't know the words. Was it really past tense I heard? Maybe we could forget the time. Maybe we could go back to mine. Well, I think that I've been drifting without you and drifting. I think that I've been drifting without you and drifting. I think that I've been drifting without you and drifting. I think that I've been drifting without you drifting. And now I know that you've been gone.
Let me just grab this. Yep, put that there, zap that. Grab this here little voice module, insert that, add the BBL, and oh my god, Karen, baby, you're back!
Back with a vengeance, a Mac got extended. More than an arrest, I am snapping Avengers. Back from the dead, bitch, I came at the trenches. I'm scared and red, leave them dead like redemption. And it's paint, pink a black red. And it's paint, pink a black red. And it's paint, pink a black red. And it's paint, pink a black red.
Go get up to die, and original the fuck. Yeah, came from the bottom, baby, I'm not getting stuck. We should lean by the leader like whoop, 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 whoop. We should lean by the leader like whoop, 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 whoop. Yeah, cookie cake crab on the stove with a formula. Whipping a bikini generator. Sipping on the leany while I'm leaning on the passenger. Pumping up a crust like paparazzi almost every more. It's like it's Biggie versus Tupac, good. It's no Biggie, I smoke Tupac, sir. My shit is told, it's a new track, I own the city and they know that.
Selling steak, drive by on your whole crew. When I five guys did a bag, did a drive through. Sending you a nut slut, plus you a hoe too. I know you getting balls dragged on you like Goku. Don't get me started on that crowd. He the father of the year to that tubby little slime pearl. I let my husband fuck you as a joke. Shit, I would say kill yourself, but you'd probably break the rope, bitch.
I'm eating burgers made of light, yeah. This my buzz and this my light, yeah. Fuck this bitch out with my woody on the kitchens like I'm Cuddy. Mr. Krabs, you know I'm right here. Puppy so rag, she a peasy. I got the mag, I press delete. I press the trigger in the crab, man. I'm itching for the curse like I had an STD. You not a crab, you a rap boy. Talking to police, fat boy. I catch you when he lacking at he traffic in my chopper automatic, so you know it's gonna clip. I got pearls on my neck, I'm in the Tom bucket. I got pearl giving necklace, see a calm bucket. You already saw these dipping, you can't unsunk it. Yo, daddy crap it, I'm a demon, he should run from me. Yo, get up to die, and original the fuck. Yeah, I came from the bottom, baby, I'm not getting stuck. We should leave.
hit that can and he showed him what that tongue do. Back with a vengeance, a Mac got extended. More than an arrest, I am snapping Avengers. Back from the dead, bitch, I came at the trenches. Ops getting red, leave them dead like redemption. And it's paint, pick a black red. And it's paint, pick a black red. And it's paint, pick a black red. And it's paint, pick a black red.
I'm the guy, an original the fuck. Yeah, I came from the bottom, baby, I'm not getting stuck. We should lean by the leader, like whoop. We should lean by the leader, like whoop. Yeah, cookie cake crab on the stove with a formula. Whipping the bikini, getting ready to. Sipping on the leany while I'm leaning to the passenger. Pumping up a crust like paparazzi, almost like remote. Got my wife back with a brand new Harmon. Till that whole pearl I upgraded to a diamond. The whale pussy got a little axe wound style, and I know that she a stand, so I gotta keep shining. Sipping red rum like cool brick. Get your blast burn like a Rubik's. Hit your headline like a nose whip. Breaking news, SpongeBob is fucking useless. I saw your fucking comments on my vid, bitch. Saying I can't rape, I'm a bitch. You fucking fake fans on some bitch shit I cannot stand, like the fucking Paralympics.
Back with a vengeance, a Mac got extended. More than an arrest, I am snapping Avengers. Back from the dead, bitch, I came at the trenches. Ops getting red, leave them dead like redemption. And it's paint, pick a black red. And it's paint, pick a black red. And it's paint, pick a black red. And it's paint, pick a black red.
How we doing, folks? It's Nerdy John. Welcome to the most underrated show in commentary, okay? We're the best, okay? We don't have a lot of viewers, but hey, that's everyone else's loss. Isn't that right, Squatchin?
Quality, not quantity, John.
Exactly.
Quality, not quantity.
Squatchin, it's been one heck of a week, wouldn't you say?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
It's been
Has it
such...
ever?
It's been such a hectic week. I have a full week planned out for shows, guys. We usually do it by a case-by-case basis throughout the week. No, it's just bam.
We have a docket now.
Full blown
We
docket,
have a
guys.
full fucking docket.
Well, guys,
Oh, jeez.
you saw the title of today's stream. Obviously, we were talking about the lolcow and the farmer today. We're talking about Muta and Boogie. Now, Squatchin, were you able to watch any of the Boogie documentary?
God, no.
No,
I've watched other people cover it. I
Okay.
did not.
So,
my
but you know
husband,
some parts
it's
of
been
it.
showing up a little bit. It's been showing up in my husband's YouTube feed, and he has nothing to do with commentary. And he's like, that's something women would watch. And I'm like, fuck no. I don't want to watch that.
He's just, he just looks at you. This is what your kind watch, right?
I look at him. I'm like, no, go watch your Lego Bandit. Okay. My husband is big into the IP2 scene.
Oh yeah. Oh no.
Oh yeah. If
Iron
we
Duck
lived in a
said,
bigger city, we would be IRL streamers, I bet.
yeah. Iron Duck says, so much has happened. We actually had a schedule. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, because like, oh my God, like, and it's not even just like our little community that's talking about it. Remember, Boogie used to span multiple communities.
Mm-hmm. He was into the gaming and
He was part of the Ethan Ralph scene for a little bit.
oh shit, was he?
No, yeah, he was actually one of the better co-hosts, ironically,
Oh Jesus.
for Ralph. And let me show the lovely audience. The documentary actually has about 3.7 million views.
That thing was probably able to be monetized an hour after it aired.
No, yeah, the guys, to give you like a rundown, the Mike Klum, the guy who made the documentary, When the document when it released, he had like 5 subscribers. He's at 129,000 now. Now it's not like this
Jesus.
guy didn't come out of nowhere. He did have a advertising company, so he was aware of like how to do business and stuff, if that makes sense.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah. And well, I would say that the documentary has really been great for indexes. Holy F, dem numbers. um,
Hmm.
dem numbers. I would say the documentary has been a really great advertisement for the lolcow podcast. Wouldn't you say? Oh, I'm sorry, lolcow live.
Yeah. It's definitely put a large spotlight on the project, and the numbers show that it's a good thing.
Oh yeah, because we look up lolcow live. First is which don't worry, we'll be going over some parts of that episode. But in total, like the first episode of lolcow live hit over 100,000 views, which is, if I remember correctly, something that Boogie, Tommy, and Wings haven't hit for a while. So,
For a very long while.
for a very long while, and that's no shade to any of them, especially Tommy. Well, maybe a little bit of shade of Boogie, but
Yeah.
but yeah, I think, and honestly, the second episode is gonna be specifically about the farmers. We're gonna get Muta's end of the conversation.
That's coming
Even
out today, isn't it?
it is actually. That's why I wanted to do.
Today at 1?
Yeah. That's why I wanted to talk about the lolcow stuff today. Not because we're gonna be live reacting to that new
Nice.
episode, because obviously we're still a couple hours away. But theming.
I mean, we could try. We could turn this into a gaming stream in the meantime.
Oh God.
We must have some game that is crossplay.
The only game I have downloaded right
Fortnite? Do
now
you
is
play
Fear.
Fortnite?
Y'all play Fortnite?
The Nerdy John Fortnite challenge.
I know. Well, you know what the funny thing is? A bit of a sidetrack here. The first game I recorded and played when I got my first computer, the all-in-one was
Mhm.
Fortnite, because what was it? Fortnite was still running on the old Unreal Engine because they made an engine switch.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And like even now I don't think my newer computer can handle it because it doesn't have enough RAM. It's not the graphics card that's the problem. It doesn't have enough RAM for
You
it.
need more RAM. You gotta download more RAM, John.
Yeah. Download the more
Where
RAM.
are we on that? Did you ever open up PC and see how many RAM slots you got, or
I did not. I still
you
need to do
forgot?
it.
Yeah.
I'm
Okay, I
very
will
busy at
harass you
work.
today to do it because it's very important that you keep up with your PC specs. Because
Very
once you
true.
fall behind, like I have with this hunk of junk I got, you're kind of screwed because you don't know where to start.
Nerdy and Squatch and take on Elden Ring. That'd be fun. People have it in for
Baldur's
Keem.
Gate.
Oh,
I'm hoping for
Baldur's Gate
Baldur's
3.
Gate. It's supposed to come out for the rumors, the leaks, if you actually believe them. It says it's December 6th.
Ooh. People have
And
it.
if so, bruh.
I'm sorry, I thought you were done. Continue.
No, good. No.
But you're
My
looking forward.
thoughts have
You're
ended.
looking forward to Baldur's
I'm
Gates 3.
fucking looking forward. Yes.
People have it in for Keem and are saying lolcow live is being opportunist off the Boogie doc. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Yeah.
Did we know about the doc 7 months ago when Keem pitched this?
I mean, Boogie definitely did, obviously, but
Yeah, but the rest of us didn't. So
Uh,
how could Keem capitalize on something that he didn't know
well, I mean,
was
he's
a
capitalizing
thing?
on it now. But I mean, that's only in happenstance because the first episode of the lolcow podcast was supposed to happen months ago.
Yeah, and didn't Boogie fuck it all up?
No. Some random dude messed it up.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Games attorney or whoever the fuck.
Well, the guy who they fought was Games Attorney.
Yeah.
By the way, before we delve
wait.
into Boogie versus Muta, okay? Before we delve headfirst into that, it is hilarious to read all the comments. By the way, that's all my YouTube
God.
recommendation, guys.
God.
This is just an hour of Tommy grilling Wings calmly asking questions to make Boogie dig deeper hole for himself, and Boogie being a victim. It's glorious. The amount of people who either do not know who Tommy is or hate Tommy, it is hilarious.
It is. It's fucking amazing. Wendigoon with the popcorn bucket.
Oh yeah. Here we have a comment. Seeing Tommy be directly combative with Wings is amazing. This
Boogie
makes,
with Boogie.
yeah. Let's watch like the not the intro part, which is
Just Tommy.
one moment.
Funny how someone confused on Tommy's. True toxic. Good thing I didn't date her then. Yeah, because she was like, what, 3?
Okay, back. Let's
Everything all right?
I think, I don't know.
Or
I want to oh, you know what? I think the live short would be better because they directly clipped it. Here
yeah.
We got to line it up again. And on 3, when I say the word 3, clap into your microphone. Can we all handle that? All right. 1, 2, 3. Do it again. 1, 2, 3. You guys line up? Think we're good?
I don't know, man. I tried.
All right. When I say the word 3, I'm going to clap to my microphone. 1, 2, 3. Boogie, did you even attempt to clap?
Yes, you can see it on the video if you don't believe me.
All right.
Oh, this is great. This is because the context of this, they just had a 30-minute argument.
Sure.
Yeah.
That's good. Well, if you can see your hands, it's probably easier to line up. All right.
Well,
Let's
we're not
start.
using an app that does that, unfortunately, but maybe we'll figure it out next week.
Yes, you do. That's true. That's something to be proud of. Kind of like this documentary that just came out about
Boogie commanding his AI
Hi,
girlfriend.
Boogie, how are you? We just fought
man.
for the last 30 minutes, and you seem to be going through a lot of stress over the documentary. I don't know why, because it was fantastic.
Well, it's been a pretty stressful time. I've got a lot of stuff that, believe it or not, I'm keeping offline for a change.
Oh, really?
Going on.
I bet
yeah,
you
believe
won't.
it or not.
I bet you'll spill it eventually.
He's like, yeah, you're right. I'll do that.
Eventually.
Eventually. Give it a week.
Oh, it all comes out in a matter of time.
Yeah. Okay, the whole clapping fiasco reminds me of one of our first episodes of Hindsight. And it was the
Yeah.
same fucking thing. And I was the boogie in that situation. Because my shit internet.
Oh, it was on delay.
Yeah. Stupid. Poor Exotic.
Let's see. Here we go. This is what I wanted to talk about mainly. Here we have Dojangles saying, when Muta ended the private conversation, he continued to cope in my DMs. He wanted the ceasefire and started and stopped it at his will. He thinks he's Israel or some crap. He knew he had me on a podcast before. Now, what's the context of this? Well, Keem
Yeah, because
being
Boogie
Keem,
was on.
he smelled promotional material.
Very content brained.
She saw that, and I didn't know who she was. I don't know who Dojangles is, but I guess that's a person. And so she was like, oh my God, you fucking snake, you fucking piece of shit, and whatever. And so like Mutahar messaged me, and he's like, hey, look, I'm being really nice to you right now, and I've agreed. I'm not gonna make a video about you because I wouldn't want a 10 out of 10 video on my channel anyway.
Burn.
Remember, he says he doesn't know who Dojangles is, but here comes Meme
Meanwhile,
with
yeah.
oh, what's this? Boogie was on the Real Sickos podcast hosted by Dojangles. Oh,
Mhm.
what is this?
Like 7 months ago. The memory span of a wild Boogie 2988 is apparently under 7 months. We've found that out.
And oh man, look at this.
Weird Sickos podcast. My name is Charles Kahn. I am the meme bastard, infamous shit poster among the stars. Oh,
or anything, do you know?
I think
like
he's probably a little bit taller than me. I'm 5'9.5", close to 5'.
Remember, this was during the right before the boxing match. They were asking him about that.
Mm-hmm.
JC says, I guess that's a person. That's such a funny thing to say. I guess Dojangles is like a person. I don't know. It depends if you consider people's wives people.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just funny, you know. He claims that he went to her to like vent about it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then it just so happens the person he went to the vent about Muta was Muta's wife.
Was his wife. Yeah, you don't go to someone's spouse if you have an issue with them.
I know, and then Smaggle's like, this public figure, this is stupid. Dojangles, it's not that she's not a public figure, right? Which she is, by the way.
Mhm.
It's the
Yeah,
fact that he
she's got
brought
her own podcast.
it's the fact that he brought his beef with Muta to her. It was weird. It's a little weird.
Yeah. It's like some backhanded guilt by association shit.
Now, Muta made a video about this on his second channel. Oh no, Illicit Assassin says, I guess that's a person. Why is she out of the kitchen? Oh my god. Now here we go. It's a video titled Boogie is completely pathetic.
So far, not clickbaity.
Not at all.
Sit back, relax, grab a cup of coffee, and talk about it. One of the reasons why I'm even talking about it too is because Boogie's the kind of guy that during discussions, he'll just start messaging my wife, which absolutely still disgusts me to this day. For the last 48 hours, I've still been pretty mad about that, but we'll get to all that in a little bit. One of the catalysts for this is something that Boogie is promoting, his own documentary, The Dark Sad Life of Boogie 2988, which is not on his channel, it's on a channel from somebody known as Mike Klum, who has produced this 55-minute documentary pretty much putting Boogie in front of the world, in front of the actual normal audience, and showing that he is somebody that doesn't want to be helped, he just wants to be a professional goddamn victim. So let's actually look through a few highlights of this documentary, and I'll build upon things that I feel need further context. Now, Boogie has a history of financial problems on the platform, and he talks about how he actually only has $2,700 left in his bank account, and his actual mortgage.
I have more money than Boogie 2988.
Boogie's got more money than me.
I can say with confidence that I have more money than Boogie 2988. YouTube millionaire. Guys, I'm living the high life.
Oh, jeez.
On his home is currently at $183,000, according to when this documentary was filmed. Now, obviously, I'm kind of surprised. I think Boogie should have been able to pay off a $250,000 mortgage, from what I understand, his $250,000 crib.
Hey, my name is Boogie2988, and this is my $250,000 home.
That was a video of him a few years ago. Oh my god, you with the sound bites.
What? It's a Cribs thing.
By the way, Squatchin,
MTV
I did try to add that sound for you, but for some reason, I think it's not in an MP4 format, so it won't let me upload it.
Shit. Okay, I'll see if the other one will upload. Tyrone sent it to me, so.
Actually, well, hang on. If you go to soundboard, we do have this one.
Eat shit, motherfucker! Eat shit, motherfucker!
Uh,
That's awesome.
How he hasn't been able to do that after the amount of money that he's earned on the platform is beyond me.
right, because like well, guys, you know, Boogie at one point had enough money to, well, for one, outright pay it off. But like, if you're concerned with like credit and all that, you know, you kind of want to pay it off monthly. He had either way, he had enough money to do both. But he spent all of his monies on hookers. Remember, there's that infamous
And
clip.
low.
Yeah, one for me, one for my hookers. One for me, one for my hookers. Actually, let me look that up real quick.
It's like quote unquote sugar babies.
Oh my god, call me. Oh my, illicit assassin, you're kind of acting sus right now.
Alice, you being sus. What the shit?
Oh, here we go.
Let
Here
me
it
see.
is.
Why do I have two beds? One for me and one for my hooker. One for me and one for my hooker. One for me and one for my hooker. One for me and one for the hooker. One for me and one for my hooker.
Welcome to the sub club.
Oh my
Is
god,
that from the documentary? One for me and one for my hooker?
No, this is from a random stream.
Yeah,
Oh,
I can see
jeez.
why not everyone's a fan of Twitch, Boogie.
This is what weird looks like. This is what weird looks like. This is
So yeah, the sad, pathetic life of Boogie2988.
Jesus Christ.
Boogie is a very interesting character. Did you know I didn't know Boogie from his initial content at first, though?
No?
So, way back in the day when I was but a little nerdy John, when I was a wee nerd, I used to be a massive fan of Scarce. And so,
Okay.
I saw Scarce made a video, and as he normally does, and he mentioned that a YouTuber by the name of Boogie2988 got hacked.
Uh-oh.
And Boogie lost his channel for a little bit because someone had hacked him. JC goes, that's not how hookers work. You're supposed to be on the same bed.
Good lord. Yeah, my
Now, Boogie will
first
say
instance of Boogie content was Augie covering the Frank Hassel situation.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, you see, JC, Boogie is so big that you have to combine the two beds together, so that way there's enough room for him and the hooker.
That the math do be mathin'.
Iron Ducks was back when Nerdy was a youngling geek. Don't you ever call me a geek, okay? Don't you ever, okay? That's a slur.
A
to
little
nerds.
nerdlet.
That would be better.
Nerdlet.
Anyway, here we are.
that he didn't really earn a lot of money on the platform.
Right. So in 2 or 3 months, you made as much as I made off 17 years on the platform.
That's... Oh, this is from when Tom had his conversation with Boogie after his video about him came out.
Oh shit.
By the way, Boogie's lying here.
Platform to some degree, like as much as I was able to save after everything, right? And I never made the kind of money
Because Boogie was making money pre-adpocalypse. We have to remember that. Pre-adpocalypse.
Back when earning money on YouTube was easier and better.
Yep.
you guys think I did? Because I just
Boogie
struck
L.
my fame way too early on the platform, and the money wasn't there back then. The money's there now, but it wasn't then. I've never made 70 or 1,000. You know what my biggest monthly paycheck on YouTube was? Not including sponsors, about $17,000. Including sponsors, the most I ever made in a month was about 30K.
So this is how to catch a contradiction 101. When Boogie just claimed that he made $30,000 with sponsors on his best month, even if you took the annual earning, like you multiply that by 12, which you should never do. Obviously, your peak month is your peak month. You're going to have off months. But again, if you went with the most utopian earning model, you would look at $360,000 pre-tax.
Yeah, and so if we take, what did he say, 17,000?
Mm-hmm.
So if we do, we're going to do the nerd calculations. Okay, so 17,000 is 12. That's over 200. It's 200,000. It's $204,000.
Okay, that's more than enough to put a little away every month to pay down your mortgage.
Mm-hmm. And wait, not spending it on sugar babies.
According to this documentary, which again he gave the producer Mike Klum full access to his financials, allegedly, 2018 he made 498,000 US dollars. So again, putting that up with his income, putting that up with the mortgage that he had on his house, it should have been paid for. Because, ladies and gentlemen, let's be honest here, okay? It's insane. This person has seen such a massive earnings drop-off in 2019, 2020, 21, 22, that he should have absolutely accounted for some serious rumbling in his financials. Maybe this...
Yeah, him and Dark Side Phil and Wings, they all had the same problem. It's sort of like the new NBA player effect, where like they get like into some massive cash and all they do is like they spend it all at once. When in reality,
Yeah,
what you should be
they don't
doing,
live within their means.
yeah, you need to save up or like spend on what you actually need to have. Boogie.
Yeah.
You know, as nice as it would be to have those arcades, admittedly, I would like to have some arcades myself. Maybe one day. You don't need those arcades. You didn't need the figurines, right? He didn't need those.
No.
No, I'm not saying he isn't allowed to buy them. He is allowed to do what he wants with his money, after all.
But he doesn't get to bitch about not being able to pay for his house after he bought them all.
Right. Or, like I said, spend all the money on sugar babies.
Yeah.
This is when you should have started downsizing. But then, let's see what Boogie is careful on.
Yeah, and the funny thing is, if Boogie really wanted to, he could sell the house, sell the arcades, sell the figurines. Which, I mean, I know people, because like they're arcade 1-up arcade machines, so they're not worth that much. Like even then, you sell all the stuff that you don't need. You move into a semi-small house or a semi-small apartment. He has enough money to like kick it back until like he's able to make it big on YouTube again, or at least get the numbers back up.
Like,
Yeah.
there is a market for the used arcade 1-ups. I know Nick's been buying them.
Yeah, but like that's directly from the retailer. People aren't gonna really secondhand. You're not really gonna get a whole lot out of it. But like you can still sell them.
But Nick has purchased secondhand machines. That NHL one he picked up was second. Yes.
Gotcha.
Like if it's something Nick wants, he doesn't care if it was used before. He'll buy it, and he has the means to do so. He's got a real job, and he does the YouTube thing on the side.
Toxic says that's too far, nerdy. Who will feed the sugar babies if Boogie doesn't? Yeah, who's gonna put their kids through school?
Yeah, they're John Swan's autistic cousin got college paid for, so that's cool.
Like Boogie admits in the documentary that in the equity on his house is actually increasing. He can turn a profit, but like his crypto mess up only counts when you sell it. Yeah.
Yeah.
documentary, he has spent over $200,000 on escorts, basically sugaring. Sugaring, if you don't know, is the act of basically finding women online who have a financial relationship with you. You take them out on nice dates, you buy them nice things.
Yeah, and Tommy, I don't think Tommy still gets it because he thought it was like straight up prostitution. When like
Yeah, no.
sugar babying, it's a bit
It's after his time.
yeah.
He's of the time that going out and finding a woman yourself with hard work and charisma was the way to go.
Oh, you just paid the prostitute.
Yeah. If you need younger pictures of Tommy, he did not need to pay anybody.
Well, Tommy's in the corner. Yeah, sure.
You haven't seen the young Tommy picture of him in his military uniform?
No, I've seen it.
Tommy is a good-looking guy back 20 years ago.
Iron Duck says, bro, Muta had to explain to me what sugaring is, like he was a weird uncle, and we all know and love. Oh my god.
Thing like like there's high-end delicious chocolate and there's like low-end fucking Milky Ways or whatever.
Yeah.
Right. Like it's a difference.
Milky Ways are
between-
delicious. Fuck you, Boogie.
If they were better looking, or like more relationship.
Well, one's
worthy.
about sex and one's about companionship.
Like in the
Okay,
documentary.
all right. I can get that.
In the
I
documentary,
can
you're like
get that.
scrolling down like a page of women. Are those actually women on like the sugar babying site?
Ugly bitches,
Yeah.
by the way.
Look at Tommy.
Yeah, Tommy's like, I can understand why you want LA 10s.
Yeah.
Ugly
Yeah.
broads. Oh my god.
Is that
Yeah.
Is that an
Tommy that she was
Arkansas?
like there? Because I didn't see Arkansas.
Yeah.
Page.
That's pretty much what you expect to see in Northwest Arkansas. You're pretty much accurate. Yeah.
I mean, 'cause those are like Monk Corner 4s, like a lot of them.
Yeah.
You might
Yeah.
understand why I was
How
traveling.
much are those girls per hour? I'm interested.
I wouldn't know.
So yeah, again, sugar babies aren't paid by the hour. It's just like
Yeah.
you
No.
kind of just like it's a commission thing actually.
Yeah, actually.
They don't
How do you not know you're on the fucking website?
No,
Because
they don't charge per hour.
What I did was nothing like by the hour or anything.
Oh.
We know none of that was by
What did
the
you
hour.
buy? What program did you buy?
What do you mean what program?
Like all right, you didn't do it by the hour, but what did you buy? Like
I said, you'd
Craigslist
meet
or-
somebody online, you would talk to them for a while, you would get to know them, you'd go on a few dates, then they would be like, "Here's the
you
thing
can't-
that I need help with,"
You can't leave me
and then
like
you
a
would help them with
girlfriend.
that thing.
without giving
Sounds like
this
fun.
girl's identity away. Which one would you say was the one that you shugged for the most? Like, what was the most
This is the part I wanted to show you. Here we go.
outrageous one?
when they quit sex work.
The one with the autistic kid, I felt a lot of compassion for her.
He put a special needs kid through school.
Mm-hmm. That kid ended up being John Swan's autistic cousin. They donated to Tommy the other day.
Oh my
And
god,
said
it's all connected.
that autistic kid. Yeah. Good guy, Boogie.
Things, and there's an expectation of sexual reward at the end of it for the person doing the purchase.
Handled that shit, but then I got divorced. I don't know where my
Oh,
money
Jesus
is. I don't
Christ,
know
not
what it's
the tub.
doing. The only thing I've ever done
Oh,
with
the
it
tub.
is I threw it into crypto and then lost a shitload of it. Well, here's everything. If you want to see, there's 2,000.
So he starts with $750,000 apparently sitting in liquid savings. He puts basically all that money into cryptocurrency.
Which is a very dumb decision, by the way. Very, very stupid.
Dumb.
You know-
Goddamn.
You know, Squatch, and I am not a financial advisor, but I wouldn't suggest putting all your savings
No.
into one stock, wouldn't you say?
Oh God, no. Diversify your stocks if you stock at all, okay?
Mm-hmm. Diversify, people. It's a good thing. Nope, it's pretty old, like 1920s.
Because he had a friend known as McJuggernuggets at the time, according to him, where he actually talked about putting money into cryptocurrency. So this nearly 50-year-old man thinks that putting money into the most volatile fucking currency is a smart choice. Now again, this is the guy that bragged to people that he actually is crypto rich all of a sudden, right? Like one day he's like, I'm finally rich. How crypto made me rich. Listen to this.
You know, the funny thing is, if he had like sold all of his stocks after, like, right before that video, he would have been rich.
Yeah.
But then again, if that didn't happen, we wouldn't have the lolcow live show.
Oh, I'm sure we would still have it. There's other things Boogie's done that warrants him being a lolcow.
This one.
It was a very stupid, risky maneuver, but I invested pretty much everything I had into cryptocurrency, and I pulled it out a couple of times and I put it back in a couple of times. So I probably didn't do as well as I could have, but I invested all the way back here, and yeah, that's where we currently are with that market. So to say that I doubled my money is an understatement. In fact, I...
All right, so...
To say I doubled my money would be an understatement.
It only counts if you fucking pull it out after it's doubled, Boogie. Come on now.
Yes, I shall be sipping on the finest of champagnes, sure enough.
It reminds me of me and my husband buying a truck instead of putting it into Bitcoin when Bitcoin was $13 a piece.
Oh no.
All because we couldn't figure out, like, we have the Bitcoin wallet. We just don't know. We didn't know at the time how to purchase the Bitcoin because it was different in Canada.
Oh yeah, no, I mean, like, people were like, oh, I could have, like, investing in crypto was very complicated back then. You didn't have Robinhood to help you do it. So, like,
no.
It really, for most average people, it really wasn't worth the effort if they didn't know a whole lot about crypto.
Mm-hmm.
He literally admits to just straight up gambling his money, and he won for a little bit too. Now, instead of pulling that money out, he just basically let it fester and turn into nothing overnight. Now, anybody could tell you that putting money into cryptocurrency, such a volatile currency, was a stupid decision anyways. But Boogie actually won and still lost. Now, Boogie made a video a year after that where he said, I need your help, where he actually had to go around and tell people, yeah, I lost all my money, and I might have to go, oh God, get a fucking job? Oh no, how dare that? Listen to this one.
I feel good. I feel good. And I'm excited to do it again. The bad reason is I'm finally in a position where I have to get back to work.
Which he never did, and will never do.
Yeah, no.
In fact, you want to know why, chat? Let's pull that clip up, shall we?
Yeah, that's a good clip. This is why Boogie is unemployable.
Let's see, Boogie job interview. Pretty sure people have been memeing and clipping the job interview portion, as they should.
Mm-hmm. Interview with a recruiter. Extended scene. Ooh.
Yeah, but I just want the shortened version. That's
Tell
funnier.
me a little bit about your background and where you think you want to go with the experience.
Aw, thank you, computer. I love buffering.
I did work at a small gaming store back in 2006, 2007. I am disabled, recognized by the state of Arkansas, but also the United States government. There's that. Now, the downside of that is I am extremely depressed, so there's some mental health issues that we bring to the table. And then physically, I mentioned I'm also a felon.
Look at this woman's face the entire time.
What's the nature of your felony?
Mm-hmm.
Aggravated assault.
How old is it?
About 2 years. I did work in the porn industry for the better part of 7 years, so I mean...
Be real with me. Do you really think it would be a good idea to go to a real interview and reference porn?
It depended on the job, I would think.
He's got a point. I mean...
He's not wrong. Hashtag not wrong.
Good Lord. This man is not real. Okay, this is just too...
And I'm not making any excuses here. You know I spent a tremendous amount of money on dumb things.
Hookers!
But the
Hookers and plow.
biggest issue is that I had a nice big nest egg. I took some financial advice from a friend, and I'm not pointing fingers necessarily.
I took the
I'm not pointing fingers.
Ooh,
A friend of
excuse me.
mine suggested I invest everything into crypto. Okay? So you're not pointing fingers, but you just did. Like, see, that's the level of hypocrisy that I like to call out in this situation because he's just guilty of so many points of that.
but I put my money in the crypto market in the wrong section, and I pretty much lost most of everything. That sucks. That really sucks. It is what it is, though. I mean, like, I've come to terms with.
And yeah, you might be wondering, oh my god, should I feel bad for this situation? No, because even after losing all of that money, Boogie still has money saved over from those losses. That $30,000 something worth of crypto, according to his account.
He could sell it and have enough to make the
Mhm.
mortgage payments.
Yeah. He could
Especially-
live comfortably on that while the podcast picks up and he starts collecting a check from it.
No, yeah, especially with the. I think he invested in some like crap coin. So like so like
Doge.
so like the fact that he has $30,000, he might as well just pull out like sell that, and then just like ration the money, Boogie. Ration the money.
Have your girlfriend give you an allowance at this point because she seems to be able to, you know,
You think she's gonna
take
be
care of
able to?
things.
Oh, no, he's gonna be like, honey, if you don't give me the money right now, I could die. He's gonna pull that.
Oh, probably.
Honey, you don't understand, okay? This is a life or death situation. If I don't buy Elden Ring DLC, we're both not gonna eat. I might have to eat you.
There's not enough meat on that woman to satisfy Boogie. I'm sorry.
It'd be a snack. It'd be a snack, you know. Oh god.
Account, it actually exists in his balance as an asset. Now, even after losing all of that money, Boogie still apparently has $30,000 in assets remaining in cryptocurrency. Now, I looked up the average salary of his state, which apparently is Arkansas, $48,000 a year, okay?
Which is similar to my state. So like he could pull out like the cash right now and have about like almost a year's worth in savings. And if he rations that money properly, it can last him until the podcast picks up or until his streams pick up.
Yeah.
Boogie, play it smart, man.
Boogie,
To give you an
Boogie
idea.
needs an adult.
Well, apparently that was his ex-wife, but she's out of the picture now.
Yeah. Well, I can see why she dipped.
Most people don't have $30,000 in their savings at any given moment because
Okay, that I will admit to not having $30,000.
Yeah, no.
the cost of living these days is so fucking high that you earn the money right now yearly and all of it goes to bills, all of it goes to sustaining yourself. People live paycheck to paycheck. And yet Boogie here has still $30,000 left in a shitcoin that he can cash out at any given moment and start using that money to rebuild his life. Nobody is telling Boogie to stay in a house that he cannot afford. Boogie talks about paying off this mortgage of his that's apparently like it's a $250,000 house. Apparently his mortgage still on the house, according to the documentary, is somewhere around $165,000.
Again, he could have paid for that. He could have paid that off.
Yeah, he could have. There's no excuse.
Now, what's insane is in this own documentary, Boogie will admit his actual annual income in 2018 alone was nearly $500,000 US. How this guy didn't pay off his house but decided to put that money into an entire gamble, literally, it's like going to a goddamn casino, putting your entire life savings all on black, and expecting people to care about you when you've lost it all. Dog, you caused all of your life's problems. You cannot guilt trip your audience.
Yeah, Alyssa Assassin, he is asking for donations when he streams, yeah.
Into caring about your finances, your well-being, when you just gamble it all away like a child. He could downsize his life. He could get rid of the house, move to an apartment with 2 rooms. After all, you've only got you and a girlfriend. You can have 1 room for your YouTube stuff, 1 bedroom, and your living room, where is the center of your life apparently. You can put your TV in, your soundbar, your video game consoles. There is no shame in cutting down your life. It's like this. If I can't afford my house, I'm never going to actually guilt trip you guys on a YouTube.
By the way, Muta knows what he's talking about too, because Muta, like, I believe he's never really been clear what his job is IRL, for obvious reasons. You know, he likes to keep that stuff private.
He's Indian. He's probably in like tech support or some kind of
No,
smart thing like that.
I think it's mainly involving stocks, or like he heavily invests in stocks anyway. He makes
Yeah.
He said it when he was on the Half Baked podcast back in the day. He makes about as much as like your average FaZe Clan member. I'm sorry, he makes as much as like FaZe Banks does. When like at the height
Jesus.
of like when like the FaZe Clan was popular. So he makes a decent chunk of money. I think he like he owns a few stores. And then like his wife is a nurse, and you know, I know pay varies, but like it's not the worst pay ever to be a nurse. I know Badwick's a nurse, and like that's in Canada, and they get paid less than your average U.S. nurse.
Situation.
Oh, wrong video.
Video and tell you guys, yeah, I really wish I could stay in my house. And, you know, you guys better start donating money to like live streams, or you know, you better start buying some merch. No, I'm gonna have to go out, find a way to make money.
By the way, guys, if you want to become a member of this stream, go right ahead. It's only 99 cents.
99 cents a month, you guys. It's worth it, I promise.
Listen, guys, don't become Boogie Shell. Become my shell.
Yeah.
I'm an awful person.
On my own and sustain the lifestyle I live in. And if I have to downsize, there is no shame in that. People do it. Businesses do it all the time. It's okay to cut back and reevaluate where you are in your life when your financial situation changes. Boogie refuses to do it because at the core, this person is a man-child that refuses to actually take accountability for his own actions and pivot his life accordingly. Instead, he'll point fingers at everybody else instead of himself and do anything worth changing. It's like the fast food stuff. This man has the option to change his life for the better. He refuses to do so, so what does it matter anymore? Now, according to this documentary, Boogie has a lot of health problems. Obviously, he's a big guy. He's going through a lot of confirmed medical diagnoses, according to this documentary.
Oh, holy crap. Like, thank you very much to JC for becoming a member. Thank you for becoming a super nerd.
JCW. Let's go.
Now, a lot of these medical diagnoses, I talked to my wife, who's a medical professional, my father, who's also a medical professional, have told me that a grand majority of these cases can simply be avoided or reversed had he decided to lose the weight. This is one of the most important things for Boogie, where
He had a bypass surgery, and all he had to do was keep the weight off, and he could have gotten the surgery to get rid of the excess skin. He has gained weight since that surgery.
I drive 4 miles.
Repeat all that. What was the question? So if he cheated, I'm not gonna break up with him because I love him and it's gonna hurt. Yeah, we're gonna talk about it, but I know at the end of the day he loves me. So
This is a broken woman. This is a broken girl. Me and Boogie's girlfriend are around the same age. That's the funny thing.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, and well, that would mean actually exercising and eating correctly. Yeah, that means putting in the work.
Yeah, Boogie does not want to put in the work.
Yeah, that's crazy talk. What do you mean putting in the work, Squatchin?
Yeah, well, I mean, not bad.
Now I'm trying to find because they talk about.
Oh, look, Boogie picking his nose.
If he does have an angle, and I'm
He's
not
probably
saying
hoping
she
that
does-
would get. He's probably hoping that would get edited out. Little did he know, D-Max was the editor.
Yeah, no.
does because I don't know.
Yeah,
that for a fact.
T-Max leaving that in and putting in sound effects.
Yeah.
Tremendous job of coming off absolutely genuine in that.
Yeah.
moment. I still don't believe it. I'll be perfectly honest with you. I can't,
you know what
I can't figure it out. You can't either. Exactly. Yeah.
I think.
You gotta love a situation when Wings of Redemption is the calm one. The guy infamous for his Call of Duty rages is the calm one on your podcast.
Holy shit.
I have no doubt though he's gonna have his rage moments and it's gonna be fun.
I think her angle is.
Oh yeah.
Believe it or not, but I had a couple girls just like her message me. Like some girls like big fucking dudes.
Yeah, that's true. No, I've seen that before.
I think her angle is just like
she loves you, really.
Yeah, I think she just wanted to like have
I
a
hope so.
happy life, man. She just wanted to have a happy life, and she thought that maybe I could be part of that happy life.
A broke ass guy that's overweight, fucking.
Well, I've said this a million times. If you get with a woman who sees your potential, then that's the woman you fucking marry. And that girl sitting in there on the couch right now sees my potential.
That's the one.
Oh no! She just heard marriage. Boogie, you're about to be pestered. You're about to be pestered, Boogie.
Yeah. Boogie, run.
Boogie, run to the hills, Boogie. Run with your fat rolls.
Hope the worst happens to you before you DM'd his girlfriend.
I think so. Yes.
In fairness to you,
I can
by
bring
the way,
if you want me to. I can't bring up his tweets because we got each other blocked.
I'll take your word.
By the way, this was before Tommy did his stream about the whole thing, and Boogie is just straight up lying upon lying.
Yeah.
Word for it.
Yeah, his
like,
tweets
is he
basically
being malicious with the lying, or does he actually believe the lies that come out of his mouth?
I think it's a little bit of both. I think he's just trying to save himself.
I can see that.
Boogie always has to be the victim.
Mm-hmm.
To see him with, to see Boogie with another woman, it would hurt and it would make me jealous, but I'd get it.
What? Listen, ladies, if you ever...
here we go. This is we're getting to the part soon where Muta talks about his side.
I'm like, I can't afford boxing training. I'm gonna have to fucking be out here under the shed.
Yeah, you know what my boxing training was? I fought a drunk friend down in Dallas, Texas.
Apparently, he either paid $1,500 to his drunk friend to fight him in Dallas, Texas. Is that $1,500 in boxing lessons? I don't know. What the fuck? But here, listen to this one real quick.
Punch strength. My technique is...
Oh, look at that. He's on, and say it with me, guys, the Real Sickos Podcast. And who's the host of the Real Sickos Podcast? Dojangles.
Dojangles.
And who's Dojangles married to?
Muta.
Terrible, but he's not working with a boxing trainer either, so I don't think either of us is going to have technique.
What's that? He also doesn't have a trainer as well, too. See, these are little contradictions that one can pick up. Now, that contradiction came from my wife's podcast, The Real Weird Sickos, where she invited Boogie to talk about this situation, amongst a whole litany of other things. And this is where it gets really hilarious. Boogie is a guy that says, I'm over. I'm done with drama. And that video is...
Whenever someone says, I'm done with drama, they're not.
Posted like, what, 9 days ago? Yeah, in reality, Boogie is not done with anything like it. Boogie decides to basically keep mentioning me by name on his social media feeds, acting like I'm spreading weird rumors. And
What is he lying about, Iron Duck? You'll find out soon enough. You'll find out soon enough.
Whatnot. Now, my wife will defend me. She will just say, hey, your whole life is a walking set of contradictions. Now, I don't like to publicly engage with Boogie because he constantly says that I'm punching down, even though if you talk shit on the internet, you will definitely get hit. I actually DM'd him privately and told him, listen, if you don't want to make this a public thing, why are you constantly...
Oh, God. Wait.
Privately and told him, listen, if you don't want to make this a public thing.
Look. I guess they're doing like video messages to each other, but why does Boogie have to respond to him shirtless? It's weird, Boogie. Don't be doing that. Don't be doing that, Boogie.
Why are you constantly spreading up misinformation? Why are you just lying? Why are you just constantly being weird about this? And Boogie decides to send me an entire list of words. And obviously, I said in my piece, I really just said, hey, listen, I don't really need to dredge anything up. And that's pretty much what it comes down to. I don't want to bother making a video. And I'm not really looking forward to it either, just because there's a whole lot of other things that I could cover. I am driving. Let me paint the scene here. I'm driving home from New York. Okay, you got my wife with me. I got me, and I don't respond to anything. 20 minutes later, next to my phone, my wife's phone starts blowing up, and lo and behold, I see Boogie.
Normal men fear the belly. I fear the belly of fat men, if that's what you mean. I fear the belly of fat men. Okay, if I just see if I see a dude as fat as Boogie with his shirt off on my front lawn, I'm getting my gun. Let me put it to you that way.
Oh, Jesus Christ, John.
And I ain't missing. I mean, not with a target that big.
Kind of hard to, kind of hard to miss the broadside of a barn. Not gonna lie.
Oh my God.
Mentioned on here. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this sends me into a bit of a rage because I find.
Imagine if, you know how, like, I don't know if you ever seen it on his channel, but on occasion, Muta will do just a phone video, and he's usually in his car. Imagine if, like, he pulled over and started, like, doing this video angry on the phone in his car.
Geez.
I would have loved to see that.
I find it so weird that the moment I don't respond to you, the next person you're hitting up is my wife about this situation. Obviously, it upsets me, it upsets her, it upsets people. We think it's weird, okay? Boogie crosses a personal boundary, and he decides to ask my wife, even mentions if I'm triggered or not.
Yo, is your husband triggered, bro?
So, Boogie assumes Doe is a person, but knows enough about her to go to her when Muta's not responding.
Kind of weird. Again,
Very sus.
He doesn't know her, but like he knew to
He
go
doesn't
to
know
her.
her, but he just so happened to be DMing Muta's spouse after having issues with Muta. That's fucking
Kind of weird.
Very.
Oh my God, Iron Duck says, bro, Boogie shows up with that belly and with that belly, the health bar shows up and the boss music starts.
Yeah.
And JC says no scope needed. But no, you still do it because you're an epic gamer, okay?
Yeah.
And you gotta do the jump no scope.
360 no scope.
Exactly. With the MLG music starts playing.
Yeah, I'm not triggered at you. I'm just triggered at the fact that you start reaching out to my friends and family. It's just a line you don't cross. Now, Boogie will claim that he doesn't know who my wife is. Like, oh, you just picked a random one account that is actually like the spouse of the creator that you're mad at. You know, the person that has anniversary photos of us on the internet. But also, funniest fact about it too, you were on her show. So this is why lying comes so naturally to this person too. He doesn't really care. He just lies about any fact. Facts that can be immediately countered. But of course, one of the wildest things about the end of this entire documentary.
Now, Boogie defense for messaging Dojangles. His Dojangles commented on Boogie's GF post, and that's why. But I don't believe it now after the podcast thing,
Is when he promotes drug usage. 47 minutes.
Okay, so we're done with that. So, would you say Boogie won this, Squatch? Would you say Boogie won this at all?
The only thing Boogie won here is the biggest retard award. Not
He wins
gonna
that
lie.
quite a bit, you know. It's unfair.
Yeah.
I think he needs to give that award out to other people. You know, step down.
Yeah.
Speaking of awards, okay, a little tangent, okay. Milltown is doing his bargain bin version of like commentary duos. You know which commentary duo was not on there, Squadron?
I'm gonna be guessing us.
We were not on there. K-Huck and Maggot were on there. But
This
not
is
us.
discrimination? Maybe it's because I haven't blocked.
All right, I'm just saying. Okay. I think he knows that if we were on there, we would have won.
Yeah, it would have been a clean sweep for us.
Yeah, exactly.
So he purposefully left us off to give others a chance, which I understand. We're probably going to get a Spurgy.
Wait, what would the spur category be?
I don't know. I haven't filled the ballot box yet, but it's in the works. Don't tell anybody.
Wait, are you? Oh no,
I'm not
you're
ringing
rigging
the Spurgies. Don't be silly.
Oh my God, Scotch.
What? I have access.
Well, guys, we got some super nerds, I think.
Nice.
Yeah. Let's see here. We have new member from today's stream, JC. We have Moody Morgan, Matt Pitt, Ryan the Frog, Dark Mage, A Person, Weird Collar Guy, Twilight Midnight, Dracula Moon, Badwick Production, John Bon Zombie, Up, Damien, Rachel, Chris the Narc, Seth, who is the highest tiered member, a Super Nerd 3, Squanchin, McMuffin, Alyssa Assassin, Ren, Nuclear Winter, Spectre, Maggot Edits, Jessica Bizzle, Daniel J, Strictly Patrick, Annie, Marble, D-Max, Siley Gets Real, Mike the Bike, Pigeon Salad, Peepaw Riveter, and K-Hawk. Also, too, guys, for all members that are like tier 2 and above, you get personalized messages now. So, if you are a Super Nerd 2 and above, you get to have a personal message, or you can have me do an audio recording of any kind. Just message me, whether it be on Twitter or Discord, and confirm your membership, and we can work something out.
You have offended Twilight Midna, by the way.
I thought I said it right this time.
No. Think of that one Zelda game.
Zelda game where he does the thing.
The one where he turns into the wolf.
Oh,
Twilight
yeah.
Princess.
Twilight Princess.
Midna.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
Midna, the thing that rides on your back as a wolf.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, you.
Anyway, guys.
Oh. Speaking of Mike the Bike, he has a song coming out on Friday, and yours truly did the thumbnail.
Ooh.
Yeah. You got sneak peeks of this.
I did.
But it's finally released, and I'm so happy. Everyone seems to be really impressed with it. So
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, guys, tune in tomorrow when we go over Dark Viper AU versus Chud Logic. Thank you all for tuning into the show. This is Nerd John, signing out. Have a good rest of your day.
I'd like to be under the sea in an octopus's garden in the shade.
Life when I'm flipping at night.
He'd let us in, knows where we've been in his octopus's garden in the shade.
And everything's alright.
I'd ask my friends to come and see an octopus's garden with me. I'd like to be under the sea in an octopus's garden in the shade.